we got so lucky that we didn't miss the boat. So even when it rocks, I am full of hope, and the sun shines on my face with the warmth of your embrace when I think of you. Oh, the sun shines on my face with the warmth of your embrace when I think of you.
Yes, you are correct. That was the angelic voice of our dear friend Stephanie Forian and her classic song from the Living Album Project. The song is called The Sun. I wish we did have more sun today in Ohio, but we've had intermittent storms, and tonight it's just gloomy. So I needed a song to help cheer me up, as it were. Hello, my friends, and welcome to another 30-minute chat, tech chat or so, for this Tuesday evening. Hope things are well with you. This is an unscheduled chat, so I don't know how many people are going to stop by the chat room to say hello. But if you're out there and want to say hello, have a question, I do these shows at different random times, just to let different people around the world stop in and say hello, who don't normally get a chance to say hello. And normally do these during the daytime, but since the weather is, to use an OS analogy, since the weather is unstable tonight, I'm doing this one tonight. However, if the storm hits, I might lose power, and that'll be the end of the stream. So if that happens, do not take it personal. So I hope you're all doing well. And let's see. Let's go into the Google News here, the technology news off of Google, and see what we have. Let me scroll down here and see what is going on. You may have heard today, if you had the internet or were trying to access some of your favorite websites, I believe there was a global outage. Some kind of web server got hit, got whacked or something. I don't know the last time that's happened on such a widespread scale. Of course, what's been in the news a lot has been ransomware. So, oh joy. There are ways to protect yourself against ransomware. Maybe we'll do that on another live topic. But yeah, today was weird. Anyway, let me go into the chat and see if anybody's in here. I'm just going to be going back and forth on a split screen. No webcam tonight. You guys know what I look like. Let me check my audio volume. And looks good on my end. DT's in the house. My good friend DistroTube. He says, good evening. With stormy weather here, power was off and on for a bit. Yeah, it's been storming off and on today, DT. And, normally today when I have some time in the late afternoon or evening, I would have gone swimming, but can't do it tonight. So, I was watching Travel Channel. What was I watching? Aliens in Alaska. Don't ask. I was just channel surfing, DT, and I was watching that, and I'm like, yeah, okay. I mean, Alaska is beautiful. Don't get me wrong. And if we have anybody from Alaska who wants to say hello, I don't know if we have any ever had a live viewer say hi from Alaska. Now that I think about it, have you, DT? Anyway, I was watching Travel Channel called Aliens in Alaska. So, and I felt like going live this evening. So again, if there's anybody new out there who wants to say hello, please do and keep us company. Saint Raphael is in the house. Greetings. How are you? What is new with you? All right, let me do this. So I'll keep an eye on the chat on split screen here, and let me scroll down the news real quick. And let's see what catches my eye. If you are new to all this, this is just an informal live stream, podcast format. So don't be shy and say hello, especially if you are new. All right, let's see. Apple reportedly paid millions to a woman after explicit photos were sent to Facebook. Ouch. Okay. DT says no Alaskans, all Windows users here. Okay, sure. Why not? Speaking of Windows, I think Windows 11 I think Microsoft is going to announce Windows 11. Well, they're saying the next version of Windows will be announced later this month. I think it's going to be Windows 11. Just my personal thought. I don't know what you guys think, but that's what I think. So, yeah. Anyway. Let's see here. What else as I scroll down? Yes. Windows 11. Windows 11 is their new Linux distro. You know what? At this point... At this point, nothing would surprise me. I mean, nothing. So, yeah, why not? Let's see. I think DT has had one too many adult beverages. He just wrote in the chat, Windows 11, he's so excited. Now I know he's had too much to drink. But I won't. Oh, man. Okay. Let me scroll some more. What do you call a cow that eats your grass? A lawn mower. Speaking of beverages, where's my wine? Oh, yeah, never mind. I forgot to get a glass, and I'm not going to drink out of a gallon jug. Anyway, let's move on. I guess I could keep playing Stephanie's music in the background. It's so soothing. So why don't we do that? You know.
Cupid's got his bow at the ready.
Let me turn down my volume here.
Cupid's got his bow at the ready and his aim's on me.
If you're wondering, Stephanie is doing fine. She sent me an email a couple weeks ago. She'll be spending time with family this summer. Understandable. So we will not be seeing each other this summer. Kind of disappointed, but I totally understand as life gets back to normal very slowly. All right. DT says not drinking, wouldn't mind a beer or a glass of Chardonnay. Yes. Hi Ben, how are you, my friend? If the background music is too loud, let me know and I'll crank it down. So. We have a new Chrome OS has been released called Canary 93. Okay, I do love my Chromebook when I use it. Streaming music with the stereo speakers on the Acer Chromebook. Have you guys seen where I guess Walmart released a press statement? They're going to give all of their workers, 700,000 plus workers, a free Samsung phone so they can keep track of their schedule. The question is, who's keeping track of who? Right? I don't know. Whatever, right? All right, let me scroll down some more here. Let's see what else we have. Scrolling a lot of gaming news. Not into that tonight. Not much there. Let's go on to another website and see what the Linux news is today. San Rafael agrees. Very good. Let's see. Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Carbon Generation 9 comes now with either Fedora, Linux, or Ubuntu. Very good. Why not? KDE Plasma 5.22 has been officially released. That's cool. OBS Studio gets Wayland support. Look out. Let the bugs proliferate, right? Let's see, what else do we have here? Blender 2.93 has been released. Very good. And that's it for that. Let's go on to the next news.
You say all the right words, and the knowledge behind them is as solid as that oak there in the ground. You know I am naive, and I run on intuition.
Yeah, there's that ThinkPad news again. Oh, that's right, DT. You're at a new office. It looks good. Yeah, have fun with it. Here's a nice news title. 4 things Windows 10 could learn from Ubuntu. Only 4 things? Seems to me a lot more than that. Microsoft pauses Windows 10 preview builds ahead of Windows 11 event. Windows 11 is in quotation marks, so we're not really sure if that's the case. So yeah, I don't know. I think the last really good, stress-free Windows has to be Windows 7. I think we can all agree with that. So even though I use Windows 10 sometimes, and it's great for gaming, I will give Windows credit. They have mastered the gaming experience, but they just take too long to Windows 10 just don't. I hate the update process. Reboot and reboot, install the update, reboot, wash, rinse, and repeat. That's why I prefer to use Ubuntu Mate or just about any Linux-based system versus Windows 10. So yeah, I agree. San Rafael 7 was awesome. It just worked. It did not feel bloated. Updates didn't seem to take quite as long, and it just worked. So yeah, I still have Windows 10 in multiple machines, and I use it when I have to, such as playing games when I'm in the mood. But that's about it. So yeah. You like Windows 10 Pro? Yes, Toss, I agree. They need to get better with updates. Totally agree. Maybe that's coming in Windows 11. I don't know. Let me do a quick search for Windows 11 and see what comes up, since we're talking about it. All right, let me go to this. It says, what new features would you like to see if it truly is Windows 11? How about zero telemetry? Right? Let me see here. I never knew what the words I never said. Looking at this real quick. They're showing a new UI. Looks like almost looks gnomish. The gnomish, I dare say. I don't know. Yeah, I guess we'll have to see when it is announced. I'll probably take a look at it out of curiosity, but yeah. More curiosity than excitement. So yeah, so the announcement is set for June 24th, in case you don't know. Right. Distro 11. Why not?
monster.
Oh, Ben, you are on the dev build of Windows 11. Interesting.
Some have
Okay.
said
Cool.
silence would be the death of me. So I speak metaphorically.
Yeah. So all the rumor is it'll be Windows 11.
It's the only way that I can
So we'll see.
honestly.
I run Ubuntu Mate mainly, as you guys know, and on my other machine I have.
You can think
What
of
do I have?
me as a
I have the
woman
Linux
behind
Mint.
the veil.
Another great choice for
You
beginners.
look hard enough. You can see every detail of the monster. I am a monster.
Let's do a quick search for some mod news and see if we can have another laugh for this evening.
Everything I am, without taking the time to understand that I need you to hold my
A pizzeria employs a robot server to bring food to tables. Hey, what's the matter with you? I want Giuseppe to bring me the pizza. Hey.
You can think of me
Huh.
as
Interesting.
a woman behind the veil. If you look hard enough, you can see
A Hong Kong parking space sells for $1.3 million. A freaking parking space in Hong Kong. Well, I guess I won't be vacationing in Hong Kong anytime soon. I don't know about you guys, but not me. Oh, man. Wow. Raccoons invade armored vehicles at U.S. Army base. Okay. Don't know what's up with the raccoons, but alrighty then.
I'm not a monster.
Anyway, enough of that. Go back to the chat here. Maybe Bill Gates will announce he needs Nookie. Yeah, sure. Is his divorce finally done? My goodness. You're running Windows 10 Pro on a 13-year Dell XPS 420. Really? That's old for a piece of technology. Hey, as long as it works, why not, right? I like this song, Gone. I'll be gone.
So goodbye, good riddance. Good thing I dodged the bullet that you kept living. 'Cause you're a good time, Charlie, but you sure ain't no good Joe. Now I got the goods on you, and you can go. The biggest turn off in the world is somebody who don't want me, and I can see your love is growing cold. Well, boy, don't let me slow you down, and when you go, don't turn around, 'cause I'll be gone, I'll be gone, I'll be gone.
Sorry I had to indulge myself with that song from Stephanie called Gone. It's one of my favorite songs. Anyway, where was I? Bill is too old for that. What's he too old for? Some nookie? Well, I certainly hope not. I'll tell you guys a quick funny story. Last Friday night, I had a dinner date. Someone I hadn't seen in probably 25 years. She's a good friend of mine, a nurse down south. She was up here visiting, cousins, and family. Anyway, I saw her. She was in town, and I invited her out to dinner, and she said, sure. So I went to pick her up at the hotel, and we're talking, and I said, look at you. You haven't changed a bit in 25 years. And she says, oh, please stop it. So I'm like, okay, I'll stop it. So of course it's a joke, but, see what she should have said. Oh, please, please don't stop it. Anyway, just a little bit of dating humor, dinner date humor. So it felt good to get out. Yeah, so trying to install Win 10 in VirtualBox. It takes a long time. It depends on the machine. Yeah. Yeah, I don't. Well, I mean, in the VBox, it can take time, but doing an install on a hard drive by itself should not take that long. In the VBox, I'm not sure, since I haven't done that in a while. If you don't have enough RAM, yes, it will take a while. That is true. But if I like how you're looking, they open the door to my heart. Let's take a look, see. I am peeking, and my side eye is on fleek, yeah. That's just so long. Before I forget, let me go ahead and give Stephanie a shout out here in the chat. Let me type this in real quick. Okay, just go to stephanieforian.thebandcamp.com for the music. Of what could have been. She played here. She did a couple of concerts here back in the summer of 2019. First time that we had actually seen each other face to face. We had spoken for about 3 or 4 years prior, and we were finally able to get our schedules to match and hook up. And I had plans for her to come in 2020, but of course, the world temporarily. Life made a pit stop in 2020. It didn't happen. And anyway, bummer. No movement on the progress bar, but it says it's creating it when installing Win 10. Okay. I mean, it shouldn't take that much longer. I would not imagine, but I don't know. I don't use VBoxes that much anymore. Usually when I'm testing a new release, a new Linux release, I usually tend to run it right off the USB live stick. I mean, I've had really, really good luck doing that and just go from there, spin. So, yeah, I don't think it's quite necessary to, do full installs or do installs anymore in the VBox because they play very well off a USB just to get the look and feel of it. So, I think that's enough. Since I've settled in on Ubuntu Mate now for the last, 4 or 5 years as my distribution of choice, so yeah. If you guys are interested, there's a new Makulu Linux just released, and those releases always look pretty nice. So yeah. I do need to get a beverage. Let me sneak away from the microphone and I'll be right back.
When I heard the weather report today, I was afraid that you might blow away. 'Cause storms can come in many forms with damage done to everyone, and I did not prepare you for this. But then you called to say everything was okay, and I was free to go about my day.
I just got one of my favorite soft drinks, Sunkissed Orange. Delicious. DT says you can't use the windows anymore. You miss your curdle paddocks. Hey, whatever floats your boat. Panic. I understand. Anyway.
And I would love to dive into your depth. Gaze up to watch the sunlight refract against your
I might have to get me a larger Bluetooth speaker for the pool. I have like a small single speaker Bluetooth speaker when I'm at the pool. It's, you know, with the pump running, it's just not loud enough, you know, over the water noise. So I might have to get one of those.
and make me believe you. But I will say nothing. I'll wait for this to pass, though I'm bursting. Good things are like glass, they break under the weight of every hope that I betray. Then you'll
Okay. It's for school and future employment. Get to know Windows 10 and the VM. Okay. I cannot think the last time I've used VirtualBox Spin.
You are
Yeah.
the night sky. I'd love to lose myself in your expanse. Mesmerized by the starlight, illuminating your profound.
All right, DT, take care. Add a splash of bourbon to that soda. I don't have bourbon. I think I have a bottle of whiskey somewhere. But tonight I think I'll just stick with Sunkist orange soda. But thanks for the tip.
Me believe you. Oh, but I will say nothing. I'll wait for this to pass, though I'm bursting. Good things are like glass.
You like Zorn, mint, and peppermint so much better. Those three are good. Yeah, I would advise those three for beginners. Why not? Speaking of Zorn, their version of the GNOME desktop is terrific. If I had to pick a GNOME desktop, use it personally, I would go with Zorn. It looks slick.
Whoever said that it's better to have loved and lost must have never had to pay the cost of loss repeated. I'll just regard you through my telescope at a safe distance so that when you go, I won't feel cheated. No, I will say nothing. I'll wait for this to pass.
Let me go ahead and turn on the ticker news reader.
Good things are
See if anything catches my eye. Hello, Geezer Geek. Welcome.
under the weight.
Yeah. This is just one of those random 30-minute tech chats. 30 minutes or so. Yeah, once I'm done here, you can just restart and watch the whole thing if you want to. Just a informal podcast format. I'm running the news reader there at the bottom, as you see. So, welcome to the chat. How are you this fine
I
evening?
wasn't looking for you. I wasn't looking for anyone. Just minding my
I like this
own,
other song by Stephanie called
satisfied
Shatter.
But I heard music drifting in through my ears to raise my
Do,
skin.
do, do,
You
do,
spoke
do. So
some
what's new with you, Geezer?
broken, so I let my guard down, and your sweet talk started to sting. I'd already learned
Yeah, I've only played with streaming a bit. Oh, streaming here on YouTube. You know what? It's not that hard. Once you get used to it. Of course, I've been doing it now for so long. When I first started this channel, I didn't live stream for the first 5 years. Yeah, but after I started making friends, and so yeah, fun with NVIDIA driver updates. That's what's fun, if you say so. Speaking of updates, I need to update my Amazon tablet. I haven't touched it in a while. I seldom use it. It's usually when I bring it to the pool, stream music, and that's it. Finish my Sunkist soda here. Oh no, you broke your display ports. Okay. So the question is, would OBS be all you need for streaming? It works for me. I use it in both Linux and Windows spin, so I would say, yeah. I mean, it's not perfect, but yeah, it's good enough for what I do. Yes, it's good enough. So it does work. So you had an issue with the driver updates for the video card. Yeah, that's the multimedia is still something that Linux may have issues with. Anything with multimedia, so. Can you use your built-in mic and webcam? All right, Spin. As far as webcams go, a simple Logitech webcam is fine. The built-in mic may not be good enough in a webcam. Just want to let you know. So I guess the only ways to experiment is to record yourself with the cam and the mic, play it back, and see what it sounds like. But yeah, I will strongly recommend you get a headset mic like you've seen me use over the years. And they're not that expensive, $25, $30, and that's really all you need. What I'm using now is a podcast mic. If you want to, something a little bit better, it's the Fifine 690. I believe that's what I'm using now when I don't feel like wearing my headset. So yeah. We got a Samsung G Track Pro, okay? Yeah, the headset mic, I've been using the current one since, it's been about 5 years now, maybe more? Still works, so I keep using it. But tonight, I'm using the Fifine mic on a scissor stand, so yeah. Fifine for the money is not bad. When I'm on live with the webcam, I usually use the headset mic because I don't want this big mic in front of my face. But yeah, Fifine's nice. Yeah. Samsung mics are good also. XLR mics, more professional, and those are fine too. All right, let's go ahead and give this a 5-minute warning, and then we'll wrap it up for tonight. I've been on for about 35 minutes or so, just to relax. Okay, so at church you got using an XLR with the USB mixer board. Yeah. Yeah, your better quality sound systems will be with an XLR tied into some kind of a soundboard. So if you want to step up your game with audio, definitely go XLR. What I use is definitely good enough. So yeah.
I pour you a cup of tea, though I know it will grow cold. So I take it to me before the warmth can flee. I got no letter, and I got no phone call, but I know that you are gone. You won't come around no more. I know you.
Is there anybody else that is new in the chat would like to say hello before I wrap this up? Always a pleasure chatting with you guys. Might jump on tomorrow morning again. Maybe. See what the weather's like tomorrow. If it's crappy, I'll be inside the house, and I might do one in the morning, live stream. So, all right, Geezer, you have a good evening also.
But I know that you are gone. You won't come around no more. I know you. I know you. I know you. I miss you.
All right, so why don't we go ahead and wrap this up for this evening. I'll catch you guys on that next one. Be safe out there. Have fun. If you haven't already, get your vaccinations. I have, and I feel a lot more safer and comfortable being among crowds. So be safe, and I'll catch you on the next one. So for tonight, I'll just say arrivederci.